Today we're going to look at our friend Joel's turbocharged Classic Mini. Now, he purchased the Jet Motors blow-through turbo carb kit, which includes everything. He got the turbocharger, the header, the downpipe, the blow-through turbo prepared carburetor, the fuel pump, the fuel pressure regulator, every single nut, bolt, gasket you could possibly need to install a turbo kit on your Mini, and he did. He went and did this all on his own. Way to go, Joel. I'm impressed. He did a fine job. Look how sanitary that is. It looks absolutely beautiful. And this is just a 998 motor. This is not a 1275. So here we have another turbocharged 998. Now, what a way to get decent power out of a small bore Mini. You know, that kit that I just told you about, I forgot to mention, it did come with the turbo prepared electronic ignition also, and that was really important. So all it's doing here is he asked me to fix his shifter. He had a terrible shifting problem. It's a remote shift, and put a quick stick in it with the Specialist Components extension and the shift knob, and I'll show you how we're fixing the remote shifters. Also, we needed to add a little more fuel, and we changed his carburetor dash pot spring, and that's all we did. We confirmed his timing was accurate. He had it set perfectly, and all we did was look at the air fuel that he installed himself. He used the AEM gauges, and voila, we've got a perfectly running turbocharged Classic Mini, and you're about to go for a ride. Let's go see what it's like. Alrighty, here we go for a ride in a customer installed Jet Motors turbo kit. First thing I notice is I'm hearing the electronic fuel pump down there. Now they're really quiet. I don't know if the camera or the microphone's picking it up, but that's the turbo blow-through fuel pump. Now, it's not a fuel injection fuel pump. That's too much pressure. Also, we've got a regulator set at about 3.5 to 4 PSI. That's where they like them. Now, that ice cold. Look, there's the temperature gauge. I just rolled it out of the garage, and it's kind of cold out here right now. I'm a little chilly, and just fires right up. I mean, how nice is that? Okay. All right, so here's that new shifter. That is the quick stick. I've said this before, I don't think it's any quicker. I think the shifts are shorter, but quicker, that's kind of a funny thing to call it. But hey, sales and marketing, right? But man, it felt terrible before. Taking that machine spacer, put it on there, look, not a single rattle. So how did we fix the rattling remote shifter? Well, these are the quick sticks made by KAD or other suppliers. And basically we took the 26 millimeter, can you see that, 26 millimeter, and we machined, see how we machined it? We basically machined off 2 millimeters. We took it from 26 to 24. And what that does is it applies a little more pressure on the spring and causes that thing not to rattle. So let's go find out. And it shifts like butter. Feel that? You can't feel that. You're watching a YouTube video. I can feel it. It feels awesome. I didn't even pull a choke. This is dialed. Now, I'm not going to really open it up until I can see that temperature gauge move up a little bit. I do want to get some temp in it. But once we get some temperature in it, I'll squeeze it a little more. But this car's driving really nice. Way to go, Joel. He said, Jeremy, the next step is I really want to do one of those suspension master kits. The cones are really, they're collapsed. And yours probably are too. They only last maybe 7 to 10 years, they say, maybe. One of the first things to go are those rubber suspension cones. So if you haven't inspected yours, and maybe your car looks really cool because it's sitting in the weeds, sitting really low, it's probably because you're on the bump stops and the ride might be a little harsh. Now I can feel it. We are a little bouncy, we're a little harsh here, but Joel's gonna fix that. That's on his to-do list next. Okay, our temperature has come up. And I love that shifter, guys. I know I'm oohing and ahhing over this extension and these Specialist Components shift knobs, but there's a reason. I drive a lot of Minis, and I know what's comfortable and I know what's not. Squirrel! Literally. Oh, yeah. Oh, turbo chirpy noises. Joel, you are going to be in heaven in your Mini. This is so cool. Listen to how quiet it is and how smooth the idle is. Guys, this is a bone stock 998, and it's making like 1275. It's making better power than a 1275. You can do it too. Oh, school bus. Everybody loves a yellow school bus.
Who doesn't love a yellow school bus?
Oh, no kids got off. Oh man, smooth power delivery, no turbo lag. It's just immediate, right off 1,000 RPM, it just starts making torque and power. That's really wonderful. So nice. Good job, Joel. You did a nice job installing that turbo kit all by yourself. I'm really proud of you, pal. Way to go. You know, he did tell me he watched our how to install the turbo video, and he looked at the online how-to manual. And if you use them side by side, there's enough information there that you really can feel very confident in doing this by yourself. The online user guide, which is a PDF, and the YouTube video, how to install a turbo kit in your classic Mini, you can do it too. And now you'll have something really that you're proud of when you go to the Cars and Coffee or your local car show. Or how about Mini Meet? This year it's East meets West in South Dakota. I'm going. My wife's going. We're gonna have some fun. But when you're there and you've got your own turbocharged Mini, you can pop the bonnet and show off this really wizardry, magical little snail. Well, what does that thing do? It's basically witchcraft. Fresh air goes in, something magical happens, and that makes it go faster. Pretty cool, huh? Up a hill. Now that 998 did not, that 998 did not go up that hill like that before the turbo. I promise you. And anybody with an 850 or a 998 knows exactly what I'm talking about. You hit a hill and you're like, oh, come on, baby, come on, let's go. So not anymore. With the turbocharger, it's pure magic, you guys. All right, Joel, I can't wait for you to come get your Mini. You're gonna love it. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go to jetmotorsmini.com. Check out the turbo kits. There's the base kit, the blow-through carb kit, and the electronic fuel injection kit. And they come with everything you need. 3 basic kits for your bolt-on turbocharger needs. All right, we'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed that.